We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Regarding the NC and CNC main components, or we can say hardware system. So for NC and CNC, basically divided into 3 category hardware system: power unit, encoders and the controller. So this is controllers we already learned in the previous video, but today we are learning the detail. So power unit is basically a different industrial motor we are using for the drive the system, or maybe we are using a hydraulic or a pneumatic systems. Okay, so in machine tool, power is generated frequently for the driving the main spindle, for driving the saddle or a carriage, for providing the power from some axial unit. The motor used for the CNC system are of 2 kinds: electrical AC or DC stepper motor, fluid is hydraulic or a pneumatic. Okay, so now electric motor. So this is the step we are using the stepper motors mostly. Why we are using a stepper motor, I would like to discuss little bit more. If I have the lathe machine is there, or we can say one milling machine is there, and this is the milling machine, is a vertical milling machine is there, this is my spindle is there. Okay, so if I want to give the feed, it is a downward side also. Okay, but sometimes if I want to increase my axis of the particularly this spindle, then I can rotate this in angular position. For angular position purpose, specific degree is there. Say I would like to give the inclination up to the 15 degree. So at that time, if we are using a stepper motor, then we can achieve proper dimensioning during the operations or a motion time. Okay, so that's why I am preferring the stepper motor, this kind of industrial stepper motor we are using. So some advantage of the stepper motor we are already, it is a maximum dynamic torque occur at the low punch and rate. Obviously we need high torque for the, we are deal with the metallic object, that's why the high torque and high power is required. Okay, stepper motor are easily accelerate at the load, as well as the it is easily large holding torque and the stiffness, so that it is usually no need to clutch and the brake. So we can reduce the clutch and brake arrangement. We are using a clutch and brake arrangement in the particularly conventional machining process purpose, but in CNC we are not using a clutch and brakes. Okay, stepper motor are in, it is a very it can easily identify the digital orders. Okay, the also it will be a additional advantage that they are the inexpensive, easily and accurately controlled, and there are no brush into the maintain. Also the excellent heat disposition is there. Okay, so we cannot generate it cannot generate a higher heat. Okay, so another some disadvantages are there. So it will not use for the open loop purpose, and the drawbacks is very high to the prevent the motor shaft oscillation, and the so due to that bending and buckling maybe happen, and due to that we can fail, our shaft may be the fail. Also the it is a high speed applications, and the minimum steps per second rate of the motor, that controlling is the very much difficult into the stepper motor. So another is the servo motor. You can observe that such kind of servo motors are there. Okay, so servo motors are also useful for the some specific motion of the tables, and some we can say revolution and tachometers we are using to find out the rotation of the servometers. Okay, and DC brush motor, it is a very less utilized in the DC in the CNC machine, but low power found in the low end and the middle range purpose. If we want to reduce the uh, manufacturing cost of the lathe machine on not specific operations are accurate operations required at that place. At that time we can use the DC brush servo type motors is there. Then AC motors are there. Then encoders. So encoder role is the very important into the CNC machine, because each and every feedback given to the machine control unit that can give by the encoders. So basically today we have to learn the encoders for the linear encoder and rotational encoder. So it is used for the main spindle as well as saddle and the carriage motion purpose. So have you observed that here main spindle means the main spindle in which we are hold a tool. Okay, so it will be a rotating part, and the saddle or a carriage it will be a linear. So for rotation purpose we are using a rotational encoder, and for the linear purpose we are using a linear encoder. So you can observe the rotational encoders are there. So it is a absolute and the relative rotary encoders are there. I will directly present you this rotary encoder in the diagram. If in examining purpose you have to use this figure. So here what happen, this shaft is the main shaft is there, which can connected with the main spindle shaft. Okay, here is the two hollow discs are there. Okay, and this is interval is equal and it will be rotate, and here two LEDs are there. It is for the signal purpose. Okay, or we can using the rack and pinion type arrangement. So this A and B give the current, or we can say signals. Okay, this signal indicate the minor part. What happened, why we are using a 2? Because this is the 1 mm, so it will indicate intermediate part is here. Okay, so this is also for accuracy purpose, means 1.5 2.5 degree if we are considering in degree, then 15.5 degree, 15.6 degree, 15.8 degree. For that purpose we can accurately identify the result. For that purpose rotary encoders are there. Spindle, or we can say table rotation by the ball screw nut, for that purpose we are using a rotary type encoder. Then the linear encoders. So linear encoders have the linear positioning sequence are there. Okay, so it will be give the linear order of the particularly table left and right, table inside or outside, spindle may be from up to down, main this is the for that purpose we are using a digital readout DRO system we are using utilize. Okay, so this encoders are very much important for the feedback systems. You can observe the control system in which open and closed loop system are there. For the feedback purpose we are using this kind of controllers or encoders. For the here we can use the rotary encoder, here we can use the linear, and the linear encoders we are required. Then controller architecture. So controller architecture is nothing but it is a one screen or a small computer, mini computer screen. In by using that we can identify the tool axis XYZ positioning as well as the program. We are simulate the program, and then current operations situation we can observe on this screen. Input data purpose, the ABCD keyboards are there. Machining, coolant on off, or spindle on off, rotation will be clockwise, anti-clockwise, emergency stop, all kind of functions are available in the control architecture. Okay, you can observe the different control architectures are there. Then the CNC system mechanical components. So we will learn mechanical component in the next video. Thank you.